Good afternoon. My name is Jack Friskel, and I wanted to research what a few of the differences were in the way that Christians and Buddhists view the afterlife, as well as how those views have affected our culture and people's lives as a whole. The afterlife is considered to be one of the more crucial parts of religion. It has given people the answer to the unanswerable questions about what happens after they die. They give them a sense of hope and purpose as they are continuously working towards the end goal of reaching the divine afterlife. Christian and Buddhist beliefs regarding the afterlife are very different, but are still able to give their followers the answer that they are looking for regarding their afterlife, as well as having lasting impacts on each community's culture today, as well as how they affect their followers' lives as a whole. The first afterlife that I'm going to look at is Christianity's. Their afterlife revolves around the resurrection and the idea of heaven and hell. Heaven is thought to be a place of no sickness and sin, as you are one with God in a place of eternal rewards. In his book, Dennis O'Callaghan stated that the Christian afterlife is a form of life in which the just enjoy in the presence of God in the company of the angels and saints. There is also some belief that it is a two-stage process. James Turner stated that the first stage in the human afterlife typically is taken to be a disembodied state, a state at which the human being and her body are no longer a unit. This is where your soul will either go to heaven or hell. In the second stage is whether or not your body will be resurrected. If you were good, your body will be resurrected. If not, it won't be. The other part of the Christian afterlife is hell, known to be a place of eternal suffering where all sinners will descend down to. It is meant to be a place where you will pay for your sins. The person or thing that you will meet there is the devil, who is thought to be thought of a man with horns, hooves, and wings. The other religion's afterlife that I'll be looking into is the Buddhist view of the afterlife. They believe in reincarnation as you will continuously be reborn until you reach the ultimate state of nirvana. They also believe in samsara, which is as you continue to be reborn, your soul will never change. They also believe in karma, which is that if you perform good deeds in your life, good things will happen to you. But if you perform bad deeds, bad things will happen, and you will become farther away from achieving nirvana. Both Christian and Buddhist views of the afterlife have had lasting impacts on their cultures and individuals' lives. Christopher Moorman stated that the fate of the soul became a matter of everyday concern for the general population. One could die at any moment and immediately be faced with judgment. This began the practice of praying for the deceased, as people do not want their loved ones and friends to go to hell. This can also be seen when we see how people choose to live their lives. Both religions have a set of rules that they want their followers to abide by. Christianity has the Ten Commandments, and Buddhism has the Noble Eightfold Path. These rules have had a lasting impact on how people live their lives, as they want to be seen and thought of highly in the eyes of the Lord and Lords. The rules also make it easy for communities to form, as everyone has the same goal that they are trying to achieve. It gives the communities a sense of hope and purpose that they are all trying to be seen as highly as possible. There have also been studies done that show a direct correlation between Christian and Buddhist beliefs in their afterlife and the different effects that it has in their lives. In Pichia Chaiwutkornwanich's article, she looked into the belief in afterlife, death anxiety, life satisfaction, and the correlations between them in the lives of Buddhists and Christians in Thailand. She found studies that suggested they found that death anxiety had gone down when the people believed in their religion's afterlife. She did find that when she looked at each religion's followers' life satisfaction, she found that in both religions there were positive correlations between religiosity and the well-being of their followers. You can also see how Buddhist traditions have played a large part in culture today. In her article, Aina Willard states that like many features of religion, both karma and reincarnation appear to emerge from basic human intuitions shaped by cultural transmissions. These karma intuitions are based on imminent justice intuitions that bad things happen to bad people and good things happen to good people. Such intuitions are evident across a variety of human societies and may lay the foundations for a wide range of religious moral beliefs. Another example is in Carl Becker's book. He states that, culturally speaking, Buddhism has been modified by each of the countries it has been entered or influenced. We can see this in many schools, prominent in areas where the religion is. It teaches their students about the ethics and lifestyles that a Buddhist must abide by, but oftentimes in different ways or as a sect of it. The same could also be said about areas where Christianity is prominent, as there are many schools that teach about it as well. The similarity between these teachings are that they are all about how to achieve the end goal of nirvana if it is Buddhist, and how to make it into heaven if it is Christian. Christian and Buddhist beliefs regarding the afterlife are undeniably very different. However, they are still able to find and give their followers the answers that they are looking for regarding the afterlife, as well as show them how to achieve it. Each religion's views on the afterlife have lasting impacts on each community's culture. Today, as many communities have become more united throughout the goals of reaching the divine afterlife, they also affect their followers' lives as a whole, oftentimes in positive ways, as studies have shown that the religious beliefs regarding the afterlife have led them to have a higher life satisfaction. Thank you.